Hello and good evening and welcome to Mix It Up Monday. Tonight I'm going to be showcasing some new products. I can't believe it is the 1st of November and Christmas and my birthday are next month. So I'm going to put you down onto my desk and we can get started, because I'm sure that you're itching to find out what I'm going to be sharing with you. So let me just put you across. I hope everyone is okay. I'm just going to go to my chat just in case I can see anybody chatting. Right, okay. Eden's Garden. This is a new product that is coming out in the January to June mini catalogue. So next year, but it is an early release, and this will be available to purchase as from tomorrow. So that's fantastic news. Really pleased about that. So we've got this gorgeous stamp set and some fabulous sentiments there. Bit out of my comfort zone because it's not actually flowers, it's sort of like a foliage type of stamp, and this comes in the red rubber. Okay, so this is the cling style of stamps. And so I've put the stickers on the back, and so that's the stamp set. And then we also have the matching dies. Well, actually not matching dies. They're sort of dies that really complement the stamp set, and these are called Eden dies. And look at this, we have got like a wreath type of die, but it's not circle, it's rectangle, so that's really different. And we've got a smaller one and a little foliage, and then we've got a lovely border, and then this one here which you can put your sentiments in. So that's absolutely fantastic. So they're the dies. Then also in this suite we get some designer series papers. Now these are called, now I had a look before I came on, Eden, I think it's Ever Eden. As I say, I did check the name before I came on and I've completely forgotten. These are in a 12 by 12 paper stack, but I've cut them down to 6 by 6 just so that it's more easier for me to show you the papers, and they're absolutely gorgeous. And we've got the Evening Evergreen and Soft Succulent running through here, and we also got lovely foiling as well, the beautiful gold. And although this set is sort of going into the catalogue, the papers are not. The papers are while stocks last, and I think the embellishments are as well. So it's just the stamp set and the die bundle that will be carrying over. But because these papers are so lovely, you could actually use these for as a Christmas set as well, as long with the stamp set. Beautiful. Add a little bit of red, and that would be perfect for your Christmas as well. So they're the gorgeous papers, and just sort of flick those over, and then you've got the more muted ones there. Okay, so they're the papers. Then also we've got this cotton paper, and this is in the Soft Succulent and the Evening Evergreen, and these come in a 12 by 12 sheets as well. So they're absolutely fantastic. You know, I'm sure that if you scrunch them up, you can use them a bit like tissue paper. I've just noticed that we've got a little bit of a delay on some of the filming, so apologies for that. That's the joys of living in rural Suffolk. So as I say, these are a bit like tissue paper, but they're shiny. So I'm sure that you can sort of scrunch them up and do all sorts of effects on there. So I'm looking forward to having a play with those. Then also we get these beautiful garden gems, really pretty. Just loving those as well. So they're all the things that are coming out as from tomorrow. So we're going to make a card. So I'm just going to show you the card that I quickly made today, but actually this afternoon. Okay, so it's using the beautiful border die, and then we've got the different frames and that as well. And I've also done a die cut of one of the circles from the Tasteful Labels die set as well. I have actually done all the die cutting because that does take a bit of time, and I would have to use the sort of the big cut and emboss machine, and then because the elements are so sort of delicate, there's a lot of pushing out as well. So I thought it'd be easy if I did all my die cutting first. And then if we open up, I've done some stamping in the insert as well. So anyway, that is the card that we're going to be making, but I am going to use a different colourway. So using the different papers. So where should we put those? Let's put those over there. So what have we got? There you go. So I'm using the Soft Succulent as my base card, and as I say, I've used the border there. Now I've just realised that my strip of gold has gone missing. Where's that gone then? What's that? That's a little strip. That's not the strip I want. Okay. So that might get attached to something else. I think I've got some gold down there. I might just have to grab my trimmer. So yes, so this is the Soft Succulent, and as I say, I've done the border there already. Now it's up to you how far up or down you want to have your border. Okay, and then I've got a piece of basic white, and that is the insert that we're going to be stamping on. And then we got our matte layers as well as our other die cuts. But as you can see, I've done the die cutting in the different colours as well. So we'll put that to one side. So we'll get stamping first. Okay, I'm still looking for my strip of gold. So I've got my insert, and I've got my markers. I've got Evening Evergreen and the Real Red, and then I've got the Evening Evergreen and Soft Succulent inks as well. So have I got all my stamps out? No. Right, okay, so I need to use one of these foliage ones. What one should we go for? Let's go for that one. That's slightly different to what I used before. So I need to put that on one of my blocks. Okay. So I'm going to use Soft Succulent first because that is the lighter colour. So just gently tapping on there. And then we can just go in and stamp however you want and wherever you want as well. I'm not going to go down here because that is where the border is going to show. So all my stamping is going to be up in this corner. But you could sort of have them coming over as well, however you want. And then you don't have to keep going into your ink. You can do like your second generation stamping, so that will make your ink just a little bit lighter. So then I've got this other little small one, so if I bring that up, and I thought this was really nice to use your markers on, because you've got the little dots, which I think will look quite nice with the red. So just going in with the brush tip, and I'm just having that on the side. I would bring my camera down closer, but for those that know me, I do need my L plates, and sometimes it's a bit temperamental, and sometimes it just suddenly really zooms in really quick and goes too far, so I daren't touch anything whilst I'm live. And then you can just go in between, and the marker I'm using is the Evening Evergreen, just so that, because it's a smaller stamp, I'm doing the ink a bit of a darker colour. So again, you just go over those little dotty dots in the red, and then you can just keep building this up. I'll do another one, but you can go in as much or as little as you want. It's entirely up to you. Okay, so we just put this one in the corner here, like so. Okay, but as I say, you can do as much or as little as you want. Next, I'm going to do a sentiment. So I'm going to, let's actually take that one off because I need that smaller block. Yeah. So on the front this time, I'm going to do hello there. So whereas on here I did dear friend, and I'm going to stick with my heart is tied to yours, tug if you need anything, which I think is a really lovely sentiment. I'm going to stamp that in the Evening Evergreen. So again, just lightly stamping that, inking that up. And then that can go down. And that just gives a lovely impression. Okay. So that can get glued into position. So just a little bit of Tombow. We love our liquid glue. And for those that haven't used it before, it gives you a little bit of wiggle room. So if you just get something that's slightly off center, you have got a little bit of time just to adjust that. And if you get the glue outside your project, it will dry clear, so that's fine. So then you've just got this this white edging there. Oops, just realized there's a couple of bits on my border that I've not poked through. Okay, I'm gonna have to get my trimmer in a minute. Let's get my gold. Oh, what's that? Oh, I found a strip of gold. It is slightly bigger than what I want, so I'm going to cut that down. So where's my guillotine? Let's see if we can cut this straight. I think I was playing about with my strips, and that was just a tad too wide. Oops. So can I get this? Oops. This is where you need the bigger guillotine. Probably not going to take much off at all. Now, have I got that straight? Oh, that's not too bad actually. Put that down there. is just slightly over, but I don't think I'm going to worry about that. If I bring this back up, you can see that there's an impression there along here, and that is the size that I did my strip, and it just fitted in nicely. But I'm not overly worried this time. I'm hoping this goes to plan. So I'm just going to glue this down. And then when I come off camera, that's when I find the bit that I've been looking for. Right, okay. And then I'm just going to snip that end off. So it was just slightly too long. Okay. So then just getting my other pieces. Yeah, so that's going to go over slightly. Actually, I don't think I mind that. I'm not going to worry about that at all. Now, do I want to raise that? No, I'll glue it. So again, I'm just going to glue my piece of card down. So I'm just going to overlap that gold slightly, because as I say, that is still slightly too thick, or thicker than the bit that I did before, but it doesn't matter because it gives it a different look to it. And then the designer series paper, what I'll do is on my Facebook page I will post my pictures, and I'll put the measurements in there as well. Oh my gosh, I don't think I cut that very straight, did I? Not to worry. Okay. And then we've got the gold frame, and we've got our bit there. Okay, so I'm going to put the gold frame, the white piece down first. Like so. And then I might have this going a different way. Yeah, I think I'm going to have it going like that. So I'm just going to use a sponge. Just put a dab of glue on there. Now normally I've got my silicone mat, which actually I can see, so I shall bring that over carefully without knocking my iPad off. So this is the silicone mat, and it is perfect for doing delicate gluing. So you just put a double glue on there, lay your frame down, and then with a sponge just go over that you want to glue, and then all you need to do is, when it gets too mucky, is just clean it with some hot water and soap, and that will come back like new. And you can also use it for doing your hot gluing, just a multiple of things that you can use on there. Okay, so there's the frame and the strip of white. Okay, then as I say, I'd already die cut from the Tasteful Dies circle label dies, and then again I'm going to use I'm hoping that's going to, yeah. I'm going to use my pen again, the Evening Evergreen. The markers are absolutely brilliant for doing this type of thing. So if you want to do more than one colour on your stamp, that is perfect, you know, as you saw earlier. But the other thing that's really good is if you want to split your sentiment. So on here it's all in one line, hello there. Well, that's not going to fit on my circle. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to colour in the hello. And then hopefully you'll be able to see, and then I'm just going to stamp that down. Okay, then I'm going to get my chamois, just wipe that off. Now the chamois does come in a bigger piece, and it is a lovely lilac-y colour, but once you start using it with your inks, it does get rather dirty looking, but it doesn't matter. It, you know, as long as you every now and again you rinse it with water and get all that ink off, it's absolutely brilliant for cleaning your stamps. So I've done the hello, and now I need to do there. Hope you can see that on camera. And then hopefully I can stamp this straight. Okay, so there we've got our sentiment there. Again, you can take more time in doing that, and you know, getting your positions, you know, nice. And if you can just see, I've slightly missed all that, the line for the T. I'll bring it up to the camera, just there. And this is another thing that's great with the markers. So with the markers, you get your thick side, which is what I've been using with, you know, for the brush, and then you've got like a thick line there, and where you've got the thin line, you've got a thinner nib, which is perfect for touching up and writing in your cards. So I'm just going to go over there like so, just to make it just slightly darker. Okay, so next I'm going to get the soft succulent and a finger dauber. Now I do like my finger daubers, and these I think come in a set of 5, and you just sponge round the edge. I do need to get some more of these, because I need really for the new ink, you know, for the ink colours. This one's been washed a bit, and from another colour, and it's getting a bit shabby, so I could do with some new ones. And that just brings in the edge. Okay, so we can bring this back, and we can position our sentiment. So I need my Stampin' Dimensionals. There we go. And then I'm going to use my Take a Pic tool. I'm using the pointy end. I've got more than one Take a Pic tool, as most of you will know. I've got the additional brush on one side. So this is what I call my die cutting brush or take tool. I just absolutely love it. I think I've got 3 of these tools now, so you'll see my other one in a minute, and the reason why I've got more than one. But I've also got one in my tote, so that when I go to classes or crop or a team event, then I've always got my take a pic tool with me, so there's no chance of me forgetting it. And then that can just get laid on like so, like that. And then we need to bring in the jewels. So lovely. We do like a little bit of sparkle on our projects. And as you can see, the circular gems, let's just put that like that. Will that work? Put that on a white card. We've got the different sizes of the circular gems, and these are absolutely gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I sounded like Craig from Strictly there. It's gorgeous. Okay, so this is my other take a pic tool, and on this one you get the ball tool and the putty, and I use the putty end all the time. Perfect for picking up sequins out of a jar. Oh, hi Sandy. Oh, you like the look of the gems? Yeah, so you can get your sequins on here, but I love it for when you're doing your gems, because you can just slide those gems off. Now, what shall I do? I use the circular ones there, so I'm just going to slide this one off. I'm going to put, oh, decisions, where can we go with these? I'll put one under there. Okay, so I'm going to do the rule of 3, so I might have one at an angle there, and then at an angle. Oh, I should have gone over a bit. Oh, I know, put it like that. What do you reckon? There you go. So there is our card there. Just absolutely love this set, and as I say, this is available for you to buy tomorrow. So I might be getting some more papers. So that's the original. So it's just a slightly different colourway. Okay, but the same technique. But you could, if you wanted to, you could have it that way. Okay, so it's up to you. So yeah, so as I say, I was playing and I did start this, but I've not finished it, but I will show you. So this is using it as a Christmas tree. So I've used the papers and just some of the card and the gold foil to cut some trees out using the Christmas tree dies, which are absolutely gorgeous. So I just need to sort of put some more embellishments on and a sentiment, but I was playing and I thought, oh, I've not got time, haven't got time to finish it. So that is that. So I hope that's given you some inspiration. So I'm going to bring you back to me. Okay, so just a couple of things. This Saturday, which is the 6th, if you go to my Facebook page, there'll be some more information about it, but I'm doing a live event with a group of global demonstrators, and that is the Global Share Fair. That is a private group and it is for customers and my team. So if you've placed an order or would like to place an order, you get an invite for that event, and it is absolutely fantastic. It's back to back live events where you've got people from North America and Australia, and myself and Sandra from the UK. So that all the information will be up on my Facebook page with all the times and everything that you need to know. If you're interested in cuppa and card, then please do let me know. Myself and Sandra do a cuppa and card that is on a Thursday morning at 10:30, and that again is in a private group. Anyway, if you need any advice or help with the Stampin' Up products, or you'd like to place an order, then please do contact me, and I hope to craft with you again soon. So anyway, have a good evening. Take care. Bye.